Welcome back to my channel. So today I have got a pram review for you. Now this is on our pram that we're currently using, and it is the Mamas and Papas Flip XT3 in navy. And the reason why I'm doing this review video is because I did have a video where I put the pram up, and I will leave that linked above and also in the description box below. But when I put the pram together, I had so many issues, and then I put that video up and so many people have commented and messaged me about it, saying that they're so glad that I did that so that they could see for themselves what it was like. And then since then I've had comments saying they'd love to know what it's like now, just seeing how we're getting on with it, and then people also seeing it for the first time being like, is it any good? So this is my full review for you. So here we are with the pram today. Now you'll be able to see now we've got it in the older stage version because Jessie is coming up 6 months this weekend. I know, I can't even believe where the time's gone myself. But this is what we're using now. We did use the carry cot to start off with, but now we've transitioned into this. And straight off the bat I just have to say we absolutely love this pram. So one of the main things that I have been loving about this pram is the colourway. I absolutely love this navy with the brown leather effect handle. I just don't see many prams out and about when we're walking that have this colourway. A lot of people have the neutral ones, but I really love this navy colour, and I love the little like herringbone effect that it has too. Don't mind all the digging work that you can hear. I think it's a thrill. We're out in the open today in my new garden. That is the first thing that I am loving about it. So that is our first pro. Secondly, as well, you can get a lot of cute matching accessories that go along with it. So you'll be able to see we have this lovely sheepskin liner, which is actually all from Mamas and Papas, and you can get this in grey and also I think it's like a creamy colour, I believe. But we absolutely love this. Jessie seems super comfy and cosy in it. And then you can also get like the little things that go on the handle, which are like mittens, so you don't have to have separate gloves on. You can just insert your hands into there, so they would have been really good for the colder months. And then ours did come with like a cup holder, which I was really excited about. It come with a cup holder, and yeah, just a load of different things that you can get to go with it. If a matching changing bag is a priority for you, it does come with that also. You just got one of these little pram clips that you can hook on so you can carry some bags. So I was just really impressed that you can get some accessories to go with it, make it your own, and still look stylish while not losing any of like the practical aspects either. Like I say, this is now in the next stage up, and another thing I really liked about this is that it does grow with your baby. So we had it in the carry cot version, and then it's now grown up into the bigger version, and this will suit Jessie all the way up until being like 3 or however it's going to be when it keeps using the pram. And I really like the aspect you don't have to get like another cheaper buggy once he grows past a certain point. And I also didn't need to get a separate one from when he was really little. This is just going to do it all, because this does actually sit up as well. So there you can see it goes into the different stages, and we have just started using it now with Jessie sat up a couple of times, because like I say, he is that little bit older now, and I think he's going to really enjoy it being this way and seeing out and seeing the world. And then the final big pro is that it is relatively straightforward to put up and take down once you've had a couple of goes practice. So like I say in that previous video, it was really hard to figure out how to put it up and take it down, but now we've had a good go at it, it is very straightforward. So now let's move on to a couple of cons about the pram. So like I did mention, it is easy to put up once you've got the hang of it, but to begin with it was a nightmare to figure out how on earth to put it together. If you are going to get this pram, just be prepared, it will take a few goes to get the hang of it, and even now sometimes it doesn't work exactly how I want it to work. That is the biggest con for me. Another thing is this little footrest down here. This is meant to stay up in this position. As you'll see, ours doesn't, so we're not too sure if that is just ours and it is a little bit of a design fault and an issue there. So we are going to take it back to Mamas and Papas when the shops do reopen again, just to look at it, because you can hear it's meant to click on but it's just not doing. But it's really good because it does have a little button at the side here, so you can press that in you have to flip it at the other side as well when I don't have it under the hand free, but you press those in and it can go down for when they're sat up and that little bit older and you don't want them to have their legs out. But yeah, a con is for us that this does not stay up how it's meant to. And then the final biggest con for us is that the rain cover does not fit it at all stages. So you can make it work for you, but it is extremely difficult. So the rain cover is designed to fit it when it's sat upright like this with this footrest down. But if you have it any other way, so like when you have it with the carry cot, or if you have it when this is laid flat, it just will not work. And I'm going to show you a little bit now on how we kind of doctor it to make it fit. Here we've put the rain cover on, but as you'll see it does not fit all the way across it, so we actually have to doctor it and just put it around this top bit, which isn't ideal because it means that this bit is going to get wet. However, it does mean that they are protected for the elements, and it's very similar when you have the carry cot on as well. That's the same, it kind of only fits over this top part, so that's not ideal. However, when you do sit it upright, this goes all the way across, so it's not perfect, but it does mean that you just need one rain cover that will half semi-work over it all. So then just another couple of pointers which aren't necessarily pros or cons, just a little bit of information in case you're interested in getting this pram for yourself. So I've just made a couple of notes on my phone, so I'm just going to read them off for you. So the first thing is that it's good for street and easy terrain walks, but not so much cross country. So one of the very first times we took Jesse out, I think he was about 5 days old and he was in the carry cot, we took him on like a gravel path and we actually had to lift the carry cot up, and Lee had to carry that while I pushed the pram across because he was so tiny then, and just that little bit of uneven surface with the wheels that apparently have no suspension in them whatsoever just really were not working, and it was just so bumpy. Now he's that little bit older and there's some more weight behind it, it is not as bad, but still it's definitely not for any kind of cross country, thick grass or mud, anything like that. You're going to want to stick to your street walks. Price wise is a really big thing for me, so I believe that this was a really fair priced pram. We're a bit bright there now. So you can obviously spend a lot less and a lot more on prams. So this pram I believe is around £600. It does fluctuate and you can find it on deals if you look on the internet rather than buying it from Mamas and Papas directly. I think it is quite a fair price point. So you can find a lot of travel systems which are cheaper in like the £300 range, but you can also spend a heck of a lot more and spend over £1,000 with on a travel system. So this is kind of a mid-range price point, yet you get in all the features of like one of the really expensive prams. So I think it is a really good piece. It's obviously definitely an investment piece, but it's not as investment as some of the ones out there, while still getting all the nice stylish aspects of that. It's also a very comfy pram to push, so it does have an adjustable handle, and that means that anyone can push it really. Lee can push it and be comfortable, who's obviously like over 6 foot, yet I can still push it and be comfortable. Someone who's shorter, maybe you've got like a teenager in the family or just a younger sibling who wants to help pushing it about, you can just adjust it and make it suitable for whoever, make it a nice comfortable push around. And also the last thing is that Jesse feels or looks really comfortable in it too, so he always gets off for his naps really quickly in the pram and he looks super comfy and snuggly and cozy. So that is it for today's video. I hope you have enjoyed watching. Please give it a big thumbs up if you have, and I shall see you all in the next one. Bye!